So most people think that living a healthier lifestyle equals to eating better and working out. And while those two things are really important for you, it's not all about that. In fact, I know a lot of people who want to kickstart the healthier lifestyle and actually make that big change, but find it a huge challenge to do so. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you some small steps you can incorporate into your daily habits for you to kickstart a healthier lifestyle. So this is what my typical morning routine looks like. I wake up and then I go do some stretches in bed. I think this is a really great way to start my day, just like mentally and also physically. When I'm stretching, I feel like my body's opening up. I start feeling active, and even if you're someone who doesn't exercise, just starting your day with these simple stretches is going to help relax your muscles and keep you really focused to want to do more active things throughout the day. And then once I'm out of bed, I go and make myself a cup of coffee. And recently in the mornings, I've just been trying to do this thing where I have a quiet moment to myself. Just having that time to yourself, just 5 minutes, just calm your mind, take deep breaths. I think that this has really helped me with my mental focus as well as my overall wellness. So some of you might not know this, but there's a difference between health and wellness. Health just means there's an absence of illnesses and diseases in the body. But wellness is living an overall healthy lifestyle. And that's why when it comes to fitness, I really advocate for a holistic lifestyle change. It's not about just, going to the gym like 5 times a week and dieting in order for you to get that body that you want. It's really an overall lifestyle change because you're going to, be with your body for the long haul. So you want to take care of the body that you get to live in. I am going to have my breakfast because I'm starving. So for this morning, I am having eggs, avocado, and rice cakes. With my breakfast, I usually like to have a cup of coffee. So it will be like my second coffee in the morning before heading out the door. But I've been trying to kind of wean off too much coffee reliance. So I've been trying to find a caffeine alternative. And I have picked up teas from Pukka. Pukka is a brand from the UK that uses 100% organic ingredients. First off, how cute are these boxes? Like the packaging is so pretty. I think they make awesome gifts. And apparently these are also printed with vegetable ink and they have no staples, so this is also a very environmentally friendly brand. This is the Nighttime Love and 3 Chamomile Tea. I think they're perfect to take at nighttime. They contain things like lavender, chamomile. These 3 are supposed to be for immunity. That's awesome to have in the morning. And lastly, this is supposed to be for digestion. So I think this is perfect after a very heavy meal. This is just awesome to cleanse your palate, make you feel very refreshed. For this morning, I am going to be trying turmeric gold. Oh, this is really refreshing. It really just cleanses your throat as well. This tea actually contains turmeric, lemon fruit, and green tea. I remember when I was a lot younger, my mom used to make for me turmeric juice to drink in the morning, which I know sounds kind of horrible to some of you, but turmeric, it has 2 great properties. Number 1, it's an anti-inflammatory food. It's gonna help take away your bloating, your indigestion, and the second thing is that turmeric actually is a metabolic booster. So if you're actually starting your day with a metabolic booster like this, or green tea, it can really help to wake up your body, wake up your metabolism, and get that fat burning going. Okay, I got a busy day ahead. I'm gonna have my breakfast, then go and start my day. Something else that a lot of people struggle with is food. When you're out and there's just so many options, it's just very hard for you to resist the sinful options. But what I personally like to do is to go to places with the salad option because at least you get the variety of vegetables there. I'm meeting up with my good friend Nicole. She's just back in town for a bit. We're gonna eat poke today. I am having a chicken avocado salad.
I got a salmon poke with an egg, corn, mushroom, and quinoa.
Yes. So these are really high in fiber foods. You have your good fats, you have your protein. This is just a very balanced, highly fibrous meal. There are fibers in all foods, but the fibers that you get from vegetables is just very important for your digestion. It's packed with micronutrients, your vitamins, and I know it's really difficult for people who just don't generally eat salads or a lot of vegetables, but just make small steps. Maybe have a goal to just eat 1 meal with some vegetables in a day. So when you make those small changes, in future you're gonna start accumulating more and more healthy eating habits. Good evening, guys. I am now filming a YouTube video. This is my little setup. I have decided decided that I'm gonna treat myself to a nice sweet treat before I go to bed. But I'm gonna be sharing with you some like midnight munchy hacks. If you're someone who likes late night snacking like I do, I recommend eating things that are high in protein and also low in sugar and low in carbs. So some healthy options would be yogurt. This is a high protein snack and you can have this with some like fresh fruit. Another thing that you can have is some dark chocolate. There are a lot of studies that show that this actually helps to lower your blood pressure as well as reduce the risk of diabetes. This also helps to release endorphins in your body. It's gonna keep you happy and going to sleep with a smile on your faces, especially after a long day. I practice the rule of balanced eating. So if you have been healthy and eating your salads throughout the day, you've been eating really clean, and you know what, at the end of the day you want to have a cookie or like a small muffin, then I say just go for it. What I like to take usually like after a big dessert is I always like to drink some green tea or peppermint tea because I feel that it really helps to cleanse your palate and improve your digestion because you don't want to feel bloated before you go to sleep. I'm having some mint tea from Pukka, a fusion of organic peppermint, spearmint and field mint. It's not as strong as like the peppermint teas that I've had in the past because it's like a very light and refreshing flavor. This is perfect like after you eat a heavy meal or if you've eaten something sugary or sweet in your mouth. I highly recommend you try this. It's so good. And another good thing about this peppermint tea is that it is also caffeine free. It's fine to drink this like right before you sleep. In fact, it can put you in a very good mood for a rest. I just got back home from work. It was a really long day, and usually on days like this when I'm really stressed and very exhausted, it's very hard for me to fall asleep. This is really bad because, you know, in times like these your cortisol levels are a lot higher, stress levels are a lot higher, and you just feel very unrested. But I think at the end of the day, what's very important for me is to just have some time to myself and also to spend time with my family. Before that, I'm gonna make myself some tea. Today, I'm gonna try some Pukka nighttime tea. It's a dreamy blend of organic oat flower, lavender and lime flower. This is so soothing. It's so good for my throat, especially since I just came home from a singing gig and my throat was a bit coarse today. So I'm gonna go drink this, go watch Game of Thrones with my mom, and then go get myself a good night of sleep. So in a super hectic week where you're just so busy with work, I think it's very important to just take a day or even half a day to just focus on what you like to do and pamper yourself. I like to do like very girly things on my day off. So I like to go for manicures, sometimes for massages or facials. Honestly, I feel that this is the piece of the puzzle that I don't really do enough. The rest is just as important as, you know, actually doing the work. This entire week, I've been challenging myself to drink less coffee. And if you know me, you know that I'm like freaking addicted to coffee. I drink something like 4 to 6 cups a day. Many years ago, I used to drink something like 10 cups of coffee, especially during periods when I'm extremely stressed. So I've been trying to limit myself throughout the years because caffeine is linked to a lot of digestion problems, acid reflux, sleep issues, and also anxiety. I've been drinking the Supreme Matcha Green Tea from Pukka. This is a blend of sencha green tea, pinhole wild jade green tea, Indian green tea, and matcha powder. So that sounds like super exotic. It's all the exotic green teas mixed into one. Even though this does contain caffeine, I found that it doesn't give you that caffeine crash you get with coffee. In fact, I did some research about green tea and I found that it contains this amino acid called theanine, which is present in a lot of plant species. What theanine does is that it helps you to relax your mood. It actually helps to reduce your anxiety. What it does is to soothe and relax the body when the caffeine kick runs out. So there you have it. These are my tips to kickstarting a healthier lifestyle. I know there's a lot of inertia when you're first starting out on your fitness journey and it just seems like so challenging. You know, you have to eat well, exercise and do all these crazy things. But no, start small. Whether it's getting an extra liter of water in a day, getting an extra hour of sleep every night, you know, it might seem really small and not very significant, but these small changes really changes the way you look at yourself, the way you feel, the way you function, and I promise you it's gonna make a huge difference in the long run. As always, I hope you found these wellness tips useful for you, and just as a little encouragement to you, I'm giving away a full range of Pukka Tea products each to 3 lucky winners. All you gotta do is to comment down below with a registered Clicknetwork account and tell me your favorite tip from the video and something that you're gonna start incorporating into your own lifestyle. Please remember to give it a thumbs up, click the subscribe button and hit the little bell so you always get a notification every time we post a new video. Or you can download the Clicknetwork app to get early access to our videos before they hit YouTube. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye!